Okay. See if I'm streaming to all the channels. But I think so. Yes, okay. Hello. Hello everyone. Good evening. Welcome to round 3 of the Carolina's Classic. I am Phoebe. Um Also a chess streamer. Um and yeah, sorry for the delay. We were supposed to start a bit earlier, but here we are. Here we are. The game has started. Let's go back a little bit and see what opening there was. Yes, I'm on the other side now. I kind of adjust my position to where Dina is sitting. Dina's playing against women's FIDE master Chloe Gall, rating 1998. So let's have a look at the start of the game. Hello, hello. Good to see you all again. Good to see you all again. I hope you all had some nice food. All right, so we got a d4 opening. Dina played d5. c4, so Chloe plays the Queen's Gambit. Dina plays e6. Knight c3. Knight f6. Takes on d5. Takes on d5. Bishop g5. Bishop e7. e3. c6. And I think now we are up to date with the position. So that's very good. All right, we see bishop to d3. And we might see knight b d7, castles, or h6. All right, we see castles. Hey, Ofta. You had pizza? I had pizza too. We are seeing the live board. I'm not updating it. We're just seeing the live board. You had pizza too, Jared? Were there more people that had pizza? Dina's score. Dina is 1.5 out of 2 right now. We're also healthy. We are, yeah. Where am I? I am in the Netherlands. Hi, Burke. I have flipped the board. Okay, yes. I can, I think. Yes, there you go. Sorry, I should have done that earlier. Thanks for reminding me. There we go. That's a better vision here. Hi, Noor. Good to see you. Thank you. All right, so I've seen some moves. I was already getting used at the black pieces being here. All right, h6 to kick out this bishop on g5, bishop h4. Trying to keep maybe this tension. Let's see. Knight e4 maybe, trying to trade the bishop. Knight e8. Looking to trade bishops. Will she do this, or will we go to bishop to g3? Hi Mart, how are you? Just gonna check again if I'm live on all channels. Yes, we are. So that's awesome. So she has I feel like my light is very bright. Hi Risley. Alright, so she has a decision to make here, either to go in g3 or trading on e7. Those are two fine options. Hot water in the sink helps against fruit flies. Well, thank you. Maybe I will try it out because I have a lot of fruit flies over here. All right, we see Dina maybe has a coffee, I think. All right, and she goes to g3 with the bishop. Where do we put our pieces? A knight on d6 perhaps? Maybe back to f6? a5 even? Hey Janner, how are you? Alright, knight d6. Developing the knight. Dina won the last round. Yes, Landon. Hey Rookie. Hey Dirkje. So Dina right now has 1.5 points out of 2. So we are hoping she will win again today. Then she has 2.5 out of 3. Maths. So we hope that she'll win today. But her opponent is strong, is a women's FIDE master. Alright, Queen c2. There are GMs in the field, yes, PMT. At least I saw some GM letters behind some names. Hey Kevin. I am not Akno, I'm Phoebe. Alright, let's see. a5 still an option for Dina. Rook e8, bishop h4 even as well. I feel like this could be a good scope for a bishop. So we have some good moves. We should also try to develop our pieces. Maybe our bishop here, or developing the knight. Getting it maybe to f6. I do, Roberto. I also play over the board chess. Yeah, I was thinking the same, PMD. Like just develop these 2 pieces. Those are our still undeveloped minor pieces. I am from the Netherlands, Jenner. Bishop e6, that is Dutch. So bishop e6, sorry, knight d7. Maybe go to f6. Just simple development. I'm not Jenner. I'm not a title player. I hope to be a title player one day, though. Right, we see a5 grabbing some space on the queen side. Yeah, we saw in the last game that Dina's opponent didn't develop in time and got stuck with a really bad white squared bishop. So I'm sure that Dina also saw this and will develop her pieces soon. Oh, that's nice, Jenner. I wish you lots of luck. So Dina so far has 1.5 out of 2 games, so she is unbeaten. She's unbeaten. Oh, that's very sweet, Jenner. Me too. What's my rating, OTV? My rating right now is 1669. Oh, Jenner, thank you. Appreciate it. Hi, Pranav. I hope Dina wins too. I hope so too. All right, let's look at some options for Chloe. She could castle, which is quite a logical move to kind of finish her development. H3 to create some luft for the king. And knight f4. It's a nice square for the knight to be on f4. But I would say castling is very, very normal here. And our opponent is taking some time. Even though Dina was late, there's less than 10 minutes difference between the two times. So I think we don't have anything to worry about. There is in Pranav. The time control is 110 minutes plus 10 seconds, and they don't get extra time. I do, Kevin. I really think it's super nice idea to do this 5 round weekend tournaments because then people that are very busy with work can easily play these tournaments. Yeah, Charlotte Chess Center seems like such a nice chess club. Or like chess center, sorry. They seem like they do a lot of chess events and lots of lessons, so it seems like a really nice place. What times are the clocks? So Chloe, that's Dina's opponent, has 1 hour and 40 minutes left. And Dina has 1 hour and 33 minutes left, so 7 minutes in between. Right, and castles. Very logical move. Um, let's see. Maybe we'll see Rook E8, trying to get into this half-open file. Knight A6. Maybe to get to B4 and B5. Just trying to gain this space on the queen side. What is Chloe's rating? Chloe's rating is 1998. Alright, and we do see Knight A6, which is one of the best moves. Probably looking to get into B4. Or maybe something like this. The B4 seems maybe more logical. Or actually, this maneuver also looks kind of good. Getting to E6. Hi nearby, I am Phoebe. I am also a chess streamer. No, I won't, Kevin. Alright, so A3 prevents the knight from getting to B4. There's this check on H7. Also Queen B1 to kinda counter knight B4 so it doesn't go with tempo. These are all good moves. What is my streamer name? It's Phoebe Witte. I think it's also still in the title, if you don't know how to write it. Hi Dustin. This score, Lina has 1.5 out of 2 so far. I don't know, Metsi. Sometimes you can also get women's FIDE master titles and just any title at the Olympiads, like at certain tournaments. You can get, I'm not sure if you can still get titles, but you used to be able to get titles if you get a certain tournament performance in a tournament. Hey, Foshmak. Ah, I see, Art. I'm not sure if there are any mods of Dina's YouTube already here. But if they are, maybe they can adjust the YouTube title because I tried it in Restream and I couldn't. I did, Foshmak. This is the second round today. Alright, Chloe taking some time here. I mean, she has a lot of options, a lot of normal moves that would improve her position. Also, maybe still knight f4, just normal improving moves. Do we know the age of her opponent? I don't. I don't, but maybe someone else does. But I don't know the age. 15. 15? Okay. Another young chess player. Another young chess player. Really seems like Lina's playing against all the young people. Yeah, a lot of strong kids in the tournament. So she's a new women's FIDE master. That's awesome. Hoping Dina wins so we get to see her play at GM. That would be so cool, right? I really hope she wins again today. I don't really watch a lot of Tanya. I do like Chespra. Yes, Flutter, I can replay the game for you, since we're waiting on the move from Chloe anyway. But it was a Queen's Gambit with c4. And here they changed on d5. Just what I thought they were Counter-Strike streamers, right? Alright, castles. And here we see, oh, we see f3, which is inaccurate. No, but Danya always streams on times that I'm asleep, like in the middle of the night. And I would like to watch Danya stream, but it's he just always streams when I'm asleep. Alright, knight b4 with tempo on the queen. I think looking to trade for this bishop because this is a monster bishop. I don't know why Chloe allowed this. Maybe she doesn't mind trading this bishop. Can watch his content on YouTube. That's true. I mean, I think I saw a little bit on YouTube. All right. So queen d2, queen b1. Ah, queen d2. Okay, she went for queen d2. I don't, Jodo. I will watch the race tomorrow a little bit. All right, and Dina trades this bishop, which I think is really good because the bishop, if you look at kind of the worth of the piece, they're the same, you know. But if you look at the activity of the pieces, how active they are, this bishop is much better than our knight. So I think it's a good trade for us. We're playing Sitges in December. If I can make it work, I would love to play in Sitges. That's a tournament I really want to try and play this year. A horse is more valuable than a bishop in your opinion? I mean, it depends on the position, right? I think right now the bishop had more scope and was really strong, was a strong battery with his queen. Stronger than our knight. Um, but it depends on the position. They went good, Boschweg, thank you. That's exciting, Jenner. I think so too, PMD. I wanted to email them like when I know I can play it for sure to see they still have spots. Hope to see you too, Jenner. Svet is always a night pair though. Well, I think it depends on the position, right? I do find it surprising that she allowed this bishop trade for the knight. But it's good for us because it's already minus 1.6 for Dina. E4 maybe here. Queen d2 also possible, but then our bishop is quite strong here. Knight c4. No, queen d1. Oh, I misread it. Queen d1. I'm like, what? Yeah, maybe our idea was e4. But I would have assumed that, yeah, her light square bishop would be one of her most valuable pieces, especially that she set up this battery with the queen and the bishop. Maybe she just saw it too late. Maybe she didn't realize. It could be possible. Oh, I have to sneeze. I will mute myself for a second. Never mind. Did not have to sneeze. I misread the situation. I don't know how to say it. It was not a sneeze. I just had a tickle in my nose. It doesn't make it better. Alright, Chloe's still thinking. E4 is the best move right now. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, maybe, because after e4 we don't have to take back. We can just retreat with the bishop to maybe h7, and I think our bishop is fine then. My name is Phoebe Gasson. Alright, and we do see e4. And I don't think Dina will take here. Bishop h7. She just plays it. She plays it instantly. So this was her plan. She saw this. Our bishop is fine here. Bishop g5 looks like a good move to improve our bishop. Let's see how white can improve your pieces. Bishop f4. Also trading this knight could be possible. Bishop f2. Yeah, Dina's a really good chess player. Yeah, Dina is playing some really good positional understanding chess, which is really impressive. Hi, Greta. Alright, so Chloe taking some more time, and Chloe now also less time than Dina. Ooh, I think the Spanish, Catherine, and the French. It seems to be getting warmer in the playing hall, right? Like Dina's taking her sweater off. Maybe they turned off the AC. Okay, Chloe's still thinking. Maybe she's thinking about taking here. I mean, she has quite some moves that would improve her pieces. So yeah, bishop f2, bishop e5. Yeah, a lot of moves. But she is taking quite some time here. I'm not really sure why. I feel like, yeah, a lot of moves make sense here. Am I muted? Oh, okay. It was not me. You scared me, Jolo. You scared me. Jolo, don't scare me like that. I got really like a bit of a heart attack. I was like, oh no. It's okay, Jolo. F5 is the threat. F5 does seem aggressive. When did I wake up today? At like 10:30. I slept in today. Well, Chloe did a blunder. She just kind of made an inaccuracy. It was not. It's too small to call it a blunder. Like it was just not super super accurate. All right, bishop f2. How old is Chloe? She is 15. So still very young. All right, so Dina could go for even a4, taking even more space on the queen side. Maybe followed by something like b5. Rook e8, also possible, taking this half open e file. So I think one of these two moves are the top recommendations. I woke up at 8 a.m. I woke up this morning at 8 a.m. too, and then I dreamt that I was already commentating. and that it went wrong. And then I kind of got worried, and I woke up and I was like, oh, it was just a dream. And then I fell asleep again and dreamed again that I was competing for Dina, and that it went wrong again. And then I woke up again, realizing it was a dream. So yeah, but I'm happy it's all going. Oh wait, I cannot speak. Yeah, it's yeah. I couldn't speak for a second. I'm happy it's going well. All right, we see b4. I do like this too because we're taking space on the queen side. We can still go for a4, maybe even b4. So we're taking space. We're kind of creating something on the queen side. Let's see. All right, knight g3 for Chloe, developing the knights because it's maybe a bit passive here. Queen e3, rook fe1. So yeah, there are quite some improving moves for Chloe here. I think we don't have to worry about this c-pawn yet. I mean, we can always push it at some point. But I think if there would be a piece on c5, fruit fly, we would be, I would be worried more because that means our pawn is kind of stuck and could be a really, really weakness. But maybe at some point we can still push it and kind of challenge white center. I do. See you later, Juki. Yeah, c6 is not that easy to attack yet. Switch orientation of the board. It should be good because we are commentating for Dina, who is playing with the black pieces, and we have orientation from the black pieces. Yeah, it's I like tea. It's filled with tea. All right. So any of these moves we could maybe see, just developing moves. Can improve the e2 knight, the rook, maybe even the bishop. All right, she goes for knight g3, which is a fine move. Improves the knight. Right now it's cherry tea, PMD. All right. So we could continue with kind of with our plan because Dina pushed for b4, so maybe a4 or b4 to take this space on the queen side. Maybe even bishop h4. Rook e8 still. Try and get this foul. I do like, though, maybe b4, a4 to kind of get this space on the queen side, because we don't have too much space in the center. So we should seek our space elsewhere. Why isn't Chloe moving her queen? I think maybe she's not scared yet. I don't think she has to be scared yet of this. Because we can't do much with the pin right now. But yeah, she should move her queen at some point. b4 and f5. Yeah, I really like b4, but also a4. So I like one of these pawn moves a lot to gain the space. Sicilian type play. Yeah, exactly. So I think it's a nice way of creating some counterplay. That sounds nice, still. She is taking some time. Maybe deciding which pawn to move here. But there are also other moves here, like bishop h4, for example, which Dina could also be thinking about. Or rook a8, e8, but I already said that, I think. But definitely one of these two pawn moves. Hey Carlos, I'm from the Netherlands. So you guys say it's kind of thematic for Chloe to be a bit less in the opening. Good night, Mike. Right, Dina taking quite some time. Oops. I mean, plus 1.7 is not a super winning advantage, but definitely something that a strong player like Dina can do something against. Like, I think, yeah, she's really comfortable right now. That's impressive, Matsi. Hi, Miko. All right. Maybe there are some alternatives, some other developing moves. Maybe something like bishop g5. But maybe we give them maybe some... No, this doesn't make sense. f4. Hey, Jetstream. Hi, NFK. What did you miss, NFK? I mean, I can give a little recap of the game now that Dina is thinking. Let me go all the way back. So we saw a Queen's Gambit. Here we see some developing moves. Here we see a5. Trying to get a knight into b4, and Chloe allowed this, which was not really ideal, because now we got the trade-off for a strong bishop, so that was really nice for Dina. It's also minus 1.6. e4, bishop h7, and b5, and knight g3 were played. So now we're waiting for Dina's move, which might be either b4 or a4. But she has been taking quite some time, which is totally fine. In her first game this tournament, she also took quite some time in the opening, I think. So she must be doubting about some variations, maybe some moves. All right. Maybe we can have a look what happens after b4, for example. Somehow Stockfish not the biggest fan of this. Completely equal again. Maybe because the knight gets to a4, would that be? I mean, -1. Something like h5. But I was not the biggest fan of b4. Hey Dennis, Dina is doing really good. She has 1.5 out of 2 so far. I think a4 might be better, right? b3. And then rook e8. Although it's not really clear why a4 is better than b4. All right, bishop h4. This was also one of the best moves, so also really good. Developing move. Oh, I just hit my hand on the table. It does, Jolo, it does. I'm not putting the moves on. No, that's okay. I mean, I was putting on some moves to analyze. Maybe it looked like I was putting them on manually. Because rook e8 has been suggested a lot by Stockfish. Because the rook looks quite nice here, I would say. Especially now that the bishop is gone. Yeah, there's so many people walking around, right? I wonder if everyone that's walking around is playing. It seems like there are quite a lot of people in this tournament. All right, let's look at some moves for black. We need 3 to get out of this pin. I think that's a good option. Rook A1. But also rook Fe1. Is Dina winning? Dina has an advantage right now, so could be a future win. Yes. I'm not sure. Dina's doing really good. Um, she has a slight advantage, so I think that's a success out of the opening. That I don't know, Harris, if Dina's on the high end of her rating bracket. Yeah, it's a hotel they're playing at. I think yeah, it's a venue in a hotel. Yeah, Dina's playing so far this tournament really strong games. Um, really, the last game she had a really nice conversion. Um, so really nice to see. I will, Kevin. I will be commentating all games tomorrow. And Ekne will be joining me the first round tomorrow, and then I'll do the last round as well. Yeah, I agree, not true. I agree. Looks maybe a little bit like what I could play against d4. This is the last game for today, yes. Good luck, PMD. Exactly, Dirk, yeah. All right, so Chloe taking some time again. Um, these are the 3 moves that Stockfish suggest. Queen e3 seems very logical to get out of this pin. It could get complicated to stay in here. But yes, I feel like it's a tough situation for Chloe. Dina's pieces look more active. Um, and Chloe's pieces are, yeah, maybe a bit less active. Dina also has a lot of space here on the queen side. Rook e8 would fit very nice as well. She drew the first game, A. Smith. She drew the first game, and then the second game she won. And hopefully this game will be a win too. I think she's 15, not sure. At least that's what some people said, that she's 15. So very young. Yeah, very young. And already a women's FIDE master, so bright future. All right, maybe we can look at some other moves besides the stockfish recommendations. I was thinking about how we could maybe improve other pieces, but we cannot really move the bishop because the second the bishop moves, Dina might just take to kind of mess with the pawn structure. This knight doesn't have a lot of things as well. Maybe this, but doesn't look too great. So yeah, I think a queen move. How many rounds are this tournament? It's 5 rounds. So they had yesterday 1 round, today 2 rounds, and tomorrow 2 rounds. So 5 rounds in total. Yeah, it looks quite pleasant for Dina. She has her pieces are very nice. And Dina has a minus 1.4 advantage right now, so that's pretty nice out of the opening. Who is she playing against? She is playing against Chloe Gall, who is Women's FIDE Master with a rating of 1998. So tough match, but it's gonna be an exciting game nonetheless. Right, Chloe's still thinking, taking again quite some time. She is spending quite some time with her moves. I mean, they're already on move 19. How long is the time control? They have 110 minutes plus 10 seconds per move extra. And they don't get any extra time after a certain amount of moves. Yeah, there's not going to be a second time control. So once you spend most of your 110 minutes, you'll be just relying on the 10 seconds increment, which is not a lot. It's not a lot. Why does Stockfish prefer Queen E3 over Queen E2? That's a good question. Queen E2. I mean, it's the same. I mean, the eval doesn't seem to mind though. The continuation after is B4 with both the moves. So Stockfish suggests Queen E3, but Queen E2 is also completely fine. That's true, Dirkje. Yeah. I like that if you're under 5 minutes, you can stop notating. Because notating can be very stressful. But yeah, Chloe already 8 minutes down on the clock. Really thinking a lot. I know, what, how are you? Which is fine, which is fine. Hi, Sammy. Hi, Victor. All right, so I really wonder what her considerations are right now. She must be thinking about getting the queen out of there. Um, because this pin can be really complicated, and we don't like that. Um, but yeah, I feel like she's doubting a lot between moves. Um, which is understandable. I mean, we all doubt. I also doubt a lot. What if I play longer time controls? Yeah, and maybe she knows that she is a little bit worse. Um, and tries to kind of think of the best move, which will cost her maybe a lot of time to calculate different lines. But she could also be overthinking right now, and then we might see another inaccuracy. Hey, Mr. Ganks. Sorry, I miss set your name, but I hope so. Yes, Gary. That's exactly why I didn't notate. Yes, save juice. Agnes and I will be commentating round 4 together. Alright, and we did see a move which was queen e3. So this was also the best move in the position. She thought a long time about queen e3. Still -2. So it seems like Stockfish had changed its mind because I feel like it was the best move, but now it seems like the position got worse. Alright. And she is almost 10 minutes down the clock. Bishop h4 is strange. I mean, it's a developing move, right? Because our bishop was on e7. And it's better, I think, on h4, kind of also gluing this bishop to the knight. Because if it moves, we might take the knight and mess with their structure. It could be a plan. This is the last game for today, yes. Yeah, I think I got colder again because Tina put her sweater on again. Tad, thanks for the read. Thank you, appreciate it. Hope you had a nice stream. How does the whole tournament work and the scoring? So there are 5 rounds, and each round you get paired against another person based on your points. I think it's Swiss, and then you either lose, win, or draw. Win is 1 point, loss is 0 points, draw is half a point, and the person who has the most points at the end, that person wins. It's pretty simple. Yeah, I hope that answers your question. Why did she move her queen back? Because her queen used to be on d3, and our bishop is kind of x-raying her queen. If this pawn would be gone, we could take the queen, and that's what we call a pin. So the pawn is pinned, it cannot move, because then we can take her queen. So we take the queen out of the pin to be more flexible with our pieces. So I hope that answers your question. Yeah, it makes sense to move the queen, right? All right, let's look at some moves for Dina. Okay, b4 right now is top move. So this is in a line, is in a line. This is this aligns with Dina's plan because she pushed for b5. To I think go for b4. So b4 right now is exactly the right timing. Other than that, there's also bishop takes g3, d takes e4. So any of these move, I think b4 really aligns with the plans she was made trying to create with going with a4, b4, sorry, a5, b5, and then b4 really aligns with the moves she has been playing so far. When I'm going to the US, I love to go to the US though. I just haven't had the time yet. But I'd love to come to the US to play like a big tournament or something. That would be super awesome. So b4, win the e4 pawn. b4, or does the knight go to a4? Oh yeah, it does. Here, we can take on e4. Bishop takes f2. I mean, we have knight, there's this. And then it doesn't win the pawn. Here we are material equal. But we can get this open file. I think that's part of our advantage. Also, this d4 pawn is isolated. I haven't, Federico. So rook e8, and then we have this really nice file. So if more than one person wins all 5 games, both players win the tournament. There's something called, I don't know what it's called, but there's like a term, and then which is based on the opponents you have played. So the person who has played, I think, against the strongest opponents, wins the tournament then. So yes, e4 will fall on this line. That's correct. That's correct. Of course, Ash Topaz. Yeah, or there are tie breaks. That is also possible. I mean, some tournaments have tie breaks, some don't. So there could also be tie breaks. James Over, thanks for the rates. Appreciate it lots. I hope you had a nice stream. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome at round 3 of Carolina's Classic, where Dina is playing. She now has 1.5 out of 2 points. So hopefully we'll see another win. Because in the Netherlands, it's called Weerstandspunten, right? There's like the tournaments I played some tournaments where they have Weerstandspunten, and based on that, if there are multiple people with the same amount of points, they make a decision. But I don't know the English term for that. That's Buchholz. Okay, Buchholz, yeah. Okay. What's Dina's record so far? She has 1.5 out of 2 points. 2 games. Yeah, 1.5 out of 2. Yeah. Thanks, Dale. Dina was a bit late for a game today, but she has made up in time for that because Chloe has been taking quite some time with her moves. The other sections split the prize money. Okay. I mean, it's different for each tournament. Was Dina smiling at us? Was Dina smiling at us? That's so nice. Strength of schedule. Is that the resistant point thingy? Like the buchholz? Sorry. Oh, guys, she played b4 and I didn't even realize. She played b4. The best move here. Okay. I didn't even realize b4. All right. So I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I totally missed it. I'm so sorry. But yeah, b4 best move played. Um, she must see this. She must see this. So this will be really nice. b4, d takes e4 as continuation. Where does the knight go? a4? a4 maybe? Knight a4, knight d1, also an option. I don't know, Joe. I don't really know what the English term is. Also take on g3 and win a pawn. I do like the idea of winning a pawn. Um, I mean it's -2. It's -2. So Dina has a really comfortable position right now. And Chloe doesn't have much moves. She has to move her knight. She can't really stop us from taking on e4 or g3. But Chloe is taking some time. She's almost down to an hour. So even though Dina came late, she is now 15 minutes up on the clock. I'm sure a safe choose. Also, Dina is really strong. So I definitely would be intimidated to play her. Yeah, she has a really strong rating. Taking on e4, you think is better, player? Instead of taking on g3 first? After knight a4, I think Stockfish really likes taking on e4 right away, just like you said, Plotter. It is messy. It is. It's very stressful both for Dina and her opponent, of course, to play for many people that are watching, judging the moves. Um, so pressure can also make you play cautious, make you spend more time. Exactly, Fuller. Stockfish is just copying you. All right, and we see e5. Okay, this is a blunder. Two question marks. This is a blunder. Um, okay, b takes. Bishop takes g3. Bishop takes. Wait. Wait. No, wait. Bishop takes c3. No, it's not bishop. B pawn. B pawn. I'm so. My mind is so confused. I did not expect e5. Um, b takes c3. B takes c3. Bishop takes c3. Bishop takes c3. Knight c4. And then we're up material, right? But she okay, she took here. Queen can take also rook e8. Getting a tempo on the queen. Yeah, Dina has a lot of good moves right now. Rook e8, also taking, attacking the rook. Comes with tempo too. Lots of pawns are hanging. The 6 pawn is hanging, this pawn is hanging. So there are lots of things hanging. Alright, Dina goes for rook e8, getting tempo on the queen, which was one of the best moves. Queen has to move, and then we might take on b2. And then maybe on d6. Yeah, Dina must have seen all of this. I wonder where was the real big mistake, because I feel like the opening was quite alright. Go back a little bit. Okay. So after f3, I think it became really difficult for white and gave Dina some opportunities. In d2. Yeah, and here Dina is just holding on to this minus 1.7. Yeah, and after e5, yeah, that was a blunder. Rook e8, and it will be difficult for Chloe to create some counterplay. Yeah, I think Dina came really good out of the opening when she could exchange her knight for the white square bishop. I think after that, Dina was just really comfortable in her position. I think Chloe shouldn't have allowed to trade her good bishop for Dina's knight. So Chloe's taking some time right now to see where the queen is gonna go, to d1 possibly. I mean, she can also block with the bishop, of course, or with the knight even. So she doesn't have to go to d1. This is the third round of the tournament, but the second round of today. All right, Chloe is getting under an hour, 57 minutes. She must be thinking about how to defend against this, because queen d1 is not the only option here. Yeah, it's minus 6.6 for Dina. It's still equal material, but there are too many weaknesses in a white's position. I mean, this pawn, c takes b2 doesn't look too great. Yeah, too many weaknesses, and white can't defend everything. A PLC. White did a few inaccuracies, but Dina also was holding really onto the advantage, so it was White made some blunders, but Dina really made a good moves there as well. Does Stockbridge like queen e5 at all? Queen e5? Mr. Jen? Yeah, I mean, it must be stressful for both Dina and Chloe to be on stream, and you know, can't be easy. I think queen a5 just loses the queen because we can take with the rook. So I think we should look at queen d1 or any of these yeah, moves that we can put our knight in between, but more likely one of these. Yeah, I think so too. Not sure. I think if queen e5, I mean, yeah, there's these two pawns, but I'm not sure if it's worth giving up a full queen. And we can look at it. Yeah, it's minus 13. It's yeah, we give up too much material. All right, we did see queen d1. So maybe, probably we'll see c takes b2. And then maybe something like this. Yeah, this will be difficult to defend. We can just take on b2. Yeah, Chloe has to play rook b1, and we're just up material. Are there any other moves? I mean, bishop takes g3 is also a move here. Also, just c2 is a move, which comes with tempo on the queen. And these are all moves that keep the advantage. So there are a lot of good moves here. Could be safe juice. Yeah, maybe she missed rook e8. All right, and Dina took on b2. So rook b1 is really, yeah, the only move here, I think. Rook b1. And rook b8, we defend the pawn, and we might do something like this. Get a really strong pawn. Bishop takes, queen takes. Queen takes d6, we're up 2 pawns. Sorry, we're up exchange and a pawn. The bishop came out of nowhere. I was also confused because it was not even the best move according to Stockfish. It was rook b1. It was rook b1 the best move here, not even taking. So I didn't even consider. Why queen take d6? Because now we win more material. Yeah, no doubt that Chloe is a really, really strong player. Happens to everyone to make, yeah, some not so good moves. Rook b8 is also a super fine move. Rook b8, alright. Protecting this b2 pawn. Sorry, what did I say? Did I not say defending? Did I say attacking? I meant defending. Sorry, I meant defending. In my head I said defending. But queen g2, a good move. So right now, queen g2 is not really possible because there's a pawn. Yes, go Dina. Hi, Viper. All right. Knight f5 So move here, king h1, and knight h5 too. So we could maybe see one of these moves. But it is tough because if the knight moves, we'll most likely be trading this bishop because we're up material, so generally trades are good for us. Queen g5. I think there's nothing wrong with queen g5, but just be careful about d7 things. It seems okay. King h1, yeah, because then we can't take here. Then we can't take on d6 because of knight f5. She is taking quite some time. I mean, yeah, there are not a lot of good defending options right now. King h1, g6. King h1 is, I think king h1. I mean, Dina could blender this. I don't think she will, but you never know. You never know. Always ask questions. Um, maybe at some point you get a wrong answer. So could be. But I don't think. I mean, yeah, knowing Dina, she's not gonna take here after king h1. But yeah, she is taking quite some time already, below 50 minutes. Um, oh, I wanted to put some arrows with the moves that are top moves from Stockfish. So if we don't forget about those. But yeah, this is difficult. This is very difficult. There's almost no real counterplay here. Dina's threatening a lot of things. Yeah, I think Dina went to get something to drink, maybe. Ah, she's back with some water. Water. All right, maybe we can already look at some lines for Dina. Okay, let's say king h1. Okay, a4. And it's clear that we want to go for a3, right? And these two pawns are really strong. Which looks like a fair plan. Also, let's see. What do we have? Maybe this. And then we just take the bishop. Trades are good for us. Hi, Caitlin. So yeah, I think these are some of the plans we might see. This a4, a3 idea is really strong. All right, we see king h1. So h4 maybe we see. According to Stockfish, there's also g6 and h5. But h4 is really logical to kind of protect this a3 pawn. So I think a4 is very natural. But not taking here. g6 and h5 also good options. I mean, we don't have to hurry, right? We're in a very comfortable position, so we don't have to hurry. We can just improve our position. Am I already tired? I'm not tired. I'm okay. I'm good. But I can imagine that Dina is tired. She played quite a long game today, also yesterday. She only had a 1.5 hour break, so she must be very tired. What's my name? My name is Phoebe. Yes, and she said she had a bad night, that she barely slept. So she must be really tired. So I think it would really benefit Dina if this would be a short game. So she could get some more sleep and be fresh tomorrow. Yeah, Dina is super strong, so it's really not a shame to lose against Dina. Dina has a lot of experiences in tournaments, really strong, really high rating. So it's definitely not a shame for Chloe to lose against Dina. And everyone makes mistakes in games, you know. It can happen. All right, Dina goes for a4. Best move in the position, so that's awesome. a3 might follow. Hi, Damien. I've never played against Dina, no. But if we play, I'm very, very confident that I will not win. That's okay. All right, so how can we defend against a3 is by playing a3 or ourselves. So Chloe can go for a3, h3, or bishop e1. But h3 has my preference though, because if Chloe allows Dina to play a3, these pawns are super strong. Like there's no way that you can't stop promotion at some point. So yeah, a3. My favorite move in position, or my preference, not my favorite move. My preference would go to a3, just to stop black from playing a3. Because yeah, we cannot Chloe can't allow Dina to play a3. That would just be very crushing. Dina already has all her IM norms? That's so awesome. That's really awesome. I mean, I'm sure she will get a rating very soon. I didn't know that. That's so cool. All right, Chloe taking some time again. I mean, it's logical. It's difficult to defend. I am Dutch, yes. All right, so a3. After a3, Stockfish likes queen d6 though. And to allow this, which I find interesting. Knight f5. Queen takes a3, and we just give up the bishop to go to get a promotion. Hi Flat, good to see you. Do you play a Dutch defense? I used to, but not anymore. This is a crazy line though. After a3, Dina could take on d6, and we don't have to worry about this because we take here. So let's say they take. Queen b4, and we're gonna get a promotion, right? That is a very nice line. Just giving up a bishop because we're gonna get another queen. Like, look at this. That's a very nice line. That's a very nice line. And difficult to see. Maybe she doesn't see this after a3. And it is surprising because that's why she plays king h1, right? Because of knight f5. But yeah, after a3 the position has changed, so possible again. What you need to do when there is no queen to put on the board, I mean, you can put the rook upside down as a queen. But there most likely will be a queen to put on the board. All right. I was just reading back the chat a little bit. Sometimes I miss messages and I try to read all the chats. What openings do I play? I play the Spanish and the French. All right. Chloe down to under 40 minutes. So Dina is having a half an hour time advantage right now. You don't know, but I just don't wanna miss any messages. Yeah, especially your messages, HPV, because your messages come from anywhere. I don't want to miss them. Hi, speeches. So we did see this nice line after a3. Maybe after h3. I mean, we can look at all the top moves for Chloe. h3, g6, which I don't really understand. I thought maybe also a3 is not possible. d7, we can just take this. Okay, let's see. You also have bishop e1. And then we can just simplify by taking on g3. And this is another weakness on g3. Rook b4. g4. And we get another pawn. So most lines we material. Queen to f6, possible, yes. I just did d7. Then we have to play d8, and I mean, it's fine, but I'm not sure if we want to allow just d7 with tempo on our rook. So I think for now, maybe our queen is fine here. Who is Dina playing? Dina is playing Chloe Gaw, and she is a women's freedom master with a rating of 1998. So after, for example, a3, we can just take here. Like, it looks like there's this fork that we are gonna lose the bishop. But we can go to f6. I'll put it on the board. Not f6. Here, sorry. We can take on a3 and just leave this bishop. I was a bit confused, sorry. And yeah, white can take our bishop, but we're gonna make a new queen. So we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We can give up this piece because we're gonna make a new piece. So we don't have to be scared yet. All right, we did see a3. Okay. Oh, that's exciting. Maybe we're gonna see this line with queen takes d6. Because Dina can just take the d6 pawn. It's free. Oh, HVV. I appreciate you. Yeah, the Botez sisters there across of the hall. Yeah, queen takes d6 is definitely the best move. And maybe Chloe missed this, that this is not actually threatening to win a piece. But queen d6 is definitely the best move. I mean, queen d6 not complicating. I feel like queen d6 is quite a clear, it's quite a dominating variation. It's very clear way of winning. Yeah, g6 is the second best move, so g6 also good. And then go for d6 so that this is not another thing, of course. So g6 also fine. Yes, that's correct. Dark side of sets. g6 prevents this whole variation, but still leaves the d6 pawn kind of hanging. So g6 is also good. You feel like g6 is more Dina's style? Could be, yeah, could be. I guess we'll find out soon if Dina goes for queen takes d6 or g6. They're both equally good. They're both equally good. So if she does either of them, it's still winning. All right, rook b3, attacking the a3 pawn. This also fine. Still winning, still winning. I like it to attack the a3 pawn. Exactly, Gavin. That was this line that Dina could take on d6. And now we can take the a3, this, and then we're gonna push our pawns. So that was definitely a variation. Dina played rook b3, which is also just a really good move. Yeah, I mean, Dina doesn't have to hurry, right? Her position is good either way. She's kind of forcing White to do a move. So we're completely fine. Maybe g6 at some point, something like this. I mean, yeah, this pawn is difficult to defend. It doesn't look comfortable. There, yeah, not too many good moves to defend this pawn, or to maybe try to create any counterplay. No problem. Okay. All right, we see queen c2. So if we take here, she wants to take here. I think, yeah, still queen d6 works, right? And this, we still have this. Which is maybe in this position even better. You're not, Michael, you're not. So this might be even better, even, than the previous position. But also, maybe, yeah, maybe scary. g6, again, also possible. So again, either these moves, they both work. They both work. All right, and she goes for queen take d6. That's exciting. That's really exciting. Very nice. Queen takes d6. Best move in the position. All right, is Chloe gonna go for knight f5? Then we take here, and then it will be really difficult. Best move here is rook b1. So to not at all go for this, but rook b1. Or rook g1. Or king g1. So these are the three moves. But still knight f5, I mean, could be logical, right? Knight f5. Because it is a fork, you're forking the queen and the bishop. Bishop will be attacked twice, so you can win it, so it might be natural. But I'm sure Chloe will see this. And the a3 pawn is also still hanging. So a lot of weaknesses. Things are kind of slowly falling apart for Chloe. Right, she's also kind of down to half of Dina's time, so 30 minutes versus an hour. Why is rook g1 a good move? All right, let's see. I mean, queen g6, best move here. Queen takes g6, f takes g6. Rook b1. I mean, I feel like the goal is to get your rook behind this pawn. So maybe that would be the goal. Not really sure why rook g1 would help for that, because I feel like you can play rook b1 right away. Queen takes d6. How much time did they have? So Chloe has 29 minutes and Dina has an hour and 4 minutes. So Chloe quite some time down. And Dina has a lot of time to think about how to win this. But in total they had 110 minutes plus 10 seconds increments. Of course, of course. But yeah, another great game by Dina. I think if she wins both games today, that's amazing. That's really, really amazing. Yeah, they don't get extra time after like 40 moves. Yeah, I was thinking rook b8, maybe 2, to just kind of get your rook behind his pawn. I mean, you have to do something. Makes it just maybe a little bit, rook b1, sorry. Makes it a little bit more difficult for Dina to defend, I mean to attack. So rook b1 is, yeah, good defending move. But yeah, Chloe taking quite some time for her moves. Might be overthinking some moves. But it should be, yeah, should be comfortable for Dina to win this. Yeah, Dina can do it, Skogan, for sure, for sure. I mean, I always like watching chess, so it's not that difficult to stay up late. All right, so have you already looked at their accuracy? Because I just saw, and it's kind of crazy because Dina so far has 97% accuracy, which is crazy. 97, that's almost 100% accuracy. But Arizana's white here. I don't know. I find it difficult because I feel like you should always try in a way. So yeah, maybe I wouldn't resign yet to see how it pans out. Yeah, maybe not yet. What does accuracy mean? Accuracy means how kind of how accurate your moves were according to Stockfish. So 100% accuracy means you played kind of all the best Stockfish moves. The 97 means that Dina played almost all the best Stockfish moves. Yes, go Dina Sparkly Marky. Yeah, you never know. That's kind of my perception is you never know when someone is gonna blunder. Um, so you might as well, you have nothing to lose with not resigning, right? Like you're not forced to resign. I mean, I'm sure it's more pleasant for your opponent if they're completely winning if you resign. Um, but yeah, you have nothing to lose with not resigning. But yeah, I don't think that Dina will blunder um her her advantage away. She seems pretty secure and confident. I don't think a lot of things can go wrong. Good night, Akila. Yeah, I think Dina will play very fast moves too. I mean, she has a lot of time to calculate our variations because Chloe's taking quite some time. So she can just play a tempo um, if she calculated what Chloe plays. '94. Um, we can just take. Yeah, we can just take after '94. And then we also just win the d4 pawn. So then we just win a pawn. This is live, yes. I mean, it will be very difficult for Chloe to create counterplay here. But yeah, Chloe taking quite some time, also giving Dina really the chance to calculate everything, so Dina can really play a tempo. Hi, Positronics. Knight f5. I think we looked at this before, but after knight f5, um, I mean, we could take maybe also here says queen b8, threatening maybe something here. Because if, let's say, takes, we make queen, right? So they can't take our bishop. So yeah, with knight f5, the thing is that we can get this really strong battery of the rook and the queen that can promote to a new queen. So we get a lot of activity and a possible new queen because they cannot really take our bishop without letting this happen. I haven't met Dina in real life yet, no. Yeah, Dina seems really like Tournament wanderer. Not yet after. I still have to upload new ones. But I'm on it. I'm on it. Thinking what should we eat for dinner? I think she just had dinner, right? I think she had food. Maybe it was not dinner, but she had food. It's not checkmate in 6 anyway. No, I mean it's -10, but not checkmate in 6. That is true, Notchful, yes. Um, it is done. I just haven't uploaded it yet. All right. Chloe down to 18 minutes, so under 20 minutes, giving Dina huge time advantage. Yeah, not sure how Chloe can defend this comfortably. Sorry, Rook B1. Yeah, Rook B1, I feel Rook B1 is one of the only moves you're defending here. So Dina's opponent is 15 years, I think. Yeah, of course. I mean, it's a learning um experience for either of them, for both of them. Um, Play G6, F5, F4. G6, F5, F4. Definitely. That looks also really good. I think we can also attack some weaknesses, like his A3 pawn is there for the taking. Maybe threatening to promote. Thank you, HVV. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate that. Yeah, the time difference is huge. It's very big. And I think we'll see Chloe in time trouble very soon. Oh, I hit myself on the table again. Because she's down to 16 minutes. And fighting a defense against this is difficult. All right, and we see Rook B1, which is a good defensive move. So definitely one of the best defenses right now. All right. Taking on A3 possible. Bishop takes G3. Queen G6, offering a queen trade, will benefit us too. Yeah, that's true. And Chloe is taking her time to calculate everything, and that's obviously very good. Also, very educational. And she found one of the best defensive moves. So, kudos to her. That's awesome. So there are quite some good moves for Dina here. She can just take this a3 pawn because it's free. We could also put more pressure. I mean, we can exchange the knight. We're up material, so exchanges are good. Offering queen trade. Would be surprised if Dina might just go for the material. Exactly. Even in a lost position, there's a best move. And they're not easy to find. They're not easy to find. If we take on h3, we can put a rook on b8, right? And we're gonna promote our pawn. So many moves to choose from. Right, and she's offering the queen trade. I like it. The queen trade is always good. There is a pawn though that's Chloe can take right now on b2. But after queen takes c2, rook takes c2, we gain the pawn back on a3. So this should all be fine. And this a4 pawn, if we can, it's dangerous if we can promote it. We're putting a rook behind it on a8. So now the choice is if Chloe wants to trade queens. I think Chloe should go against trading queens. Keeping the queens on the board, you might be able to generate some counterplay. Taking the queens off, you're becoming very, very passive. So the best move here is rook takes b2 according to Stockfish, and then allow Dina to trade queens. Rook d3 instead of queen g6, Nathan? Instead of queen g6? Chloe has 13 minutes, and Dina has still over an hour. And maybe she wasn't expecting queen g6. Right, she is moving the queen back to d1. What do we have here? Bishop g5 maybe? No, maybe go to c1. Rook eb8. And bishop e7, targeting the a3 pawn. So these all look like good moves. Rook b1 looks very logical to kind of put your rooks behind your passer. All right, and Dina plays rook b1. Sorry, rook b8. Rook b8. Trying to get a queen. So it will be difficult. to kind of stop any promotion things. If Dina can get the a3 pawn, or a pawn is gonna be very difficult to stop. Best move here is king g1, or knight e4, or bishop g1. Yeah, they're defensive moves, but they're still quite passive. They're still quite passive. Dina drew yesterday piano, and she won the first round today, so she's 1.5 out of 2. And if she wins this round, she is 2.5 out of 3. I mean, she won the one today already, Joe, and she's on the way to winning this one. So then she won both the games today. Scarhouse, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Was bishop g3, bishop g3, rook e2. You mean I moved back here? Okay, e2. Because we can't take the rook, you mean, right? Because this is really bad. Then the rook falls. What other moves do we have here? King g1. Oh, I like this though, because this rook is kind of untakeable, because then this rook falls. That was a nice variation. That was a nice variation. Hi, Squircles. I'm good. I'm good. Thanks. Yeah, I'm really excited about the magazine. All right, we saw a move from Chloe, right? Yes. Bishop e1. All right. One of the best defensive moves. Okay, rook takes a3. This is a free pawn for us. Oh, this is crazy. Rook takes queen takes b1. Queen takes b1. Rook takes a3. Rook a1, and we're gonna make a new queen. Or just get our queen back. That's a crazy 9. Just taking the rook. Just taking the rook. Alright, Dina went for a rook takes a3. That's very good too. Just keeping it simple. Taking the free pawns. Alright, some defensive moves. I think Chloe already played a move, right? Oh, did she resign? She resigned. She resigned. I mean, sad for Chloe. She did play well. But very, very good for Dina. She really converted very, very nicely. So great game, great game. Her second win of today, so that's awesome. Very well played. So that's really good. I'm gonna put my earpods in again. Right, just so that I can hear Dina good when we're calling. Good night, Jodo. Good night. Well, great win for Dina. She did that really nicely. So she must be super happy. 2 wins on a day. That's awesome. 2 wins on a day. She is still unbeaten. That's really awesome. That's super awesome. I'm gonna get Discord ready already. Make sure. So 2.5 out of 3 games. That's such an amazing result. Tomorrow, 2 rounds left. So that's gonna be super exciting. Gonna be super exciting. That's really awesome. You are confused, HBB? Why are you confused? Right, I think Dina will talk to us very soon. Good night, Prismatic. Good night. Yeah, Dina was in control since the opening. She already got an advantage in the opening, and she never let go of it. It was really strong. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it. So tomorrow, there will be 2 last rounds. I think they start at 10 a.m., which is 4 p.m. European time. And the last, I don't know by head, but there are 2. And the first round tomorrow, I'll be commentating 2 together with Ekne, and then the last one I'll be commentating 2. and 9 Central European summertime. Thank you, Dirkje. Okay, maybe we still have time to do a little recap of the game. Maybe Dina is analyzing a little bit.